Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph. So as you guys already know, I streamed last night and I was talking about HBAR for quite some time. Very passionate about it actually as well. So a lot of people were in the stream. There was about 100 of you guys. That's absolutely incredible. I honestly can't even fathom it, to be completely honest with you guys, but you guys are incredible, and I will obviously keep you guys up to date on everything that's happening. Currently, we are down about 4.5% in the market. Every single time that HBAR runs, we do see a drop on Bitcoin. It's pretty much clear at this point, but we do see that HBAR has moved significantly. For an example, we are still sitting at about almost 26 cents, still up about 7.52% on the 7-day average, at number 53. Now, I do think it's only a matter of time before we do move higher and higher in terms of the overall standing, and we have been moving significantly as well. This one is one of those assets that I've been talking to you guys about for a while. I have like over 200 videos on this asset, and it's because of the potential and the power behind it. In fact, we know that if we go to the actual website, for an example, right? And the only reason why I'm doing this is because I want to show you guys the true potential behind HBAR and how Hedera Hashgraph is essentially an Ethereum killer. Now, I don't know why this is taking forever to load, but while this loads, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. So this is actually coming from the 14th of August, so about 10 days ago. And we actually do see here, Funfair's blockchain casino closes due to Ethereum congestion, right? And the Internet of Money should not cost 5 cents per transaction. It's kind of absurd. And this is Vitalik Buterin in 2014. It's funny because, per transaction on Ethereum, it's absolutely much higher than that. But we do see one of the most promising applications of blockchain technology is casino gaming. However, so far, blockchain-based casino and betting applications haven't been able to reach their full potential due to being built on unscalable networks. Oh, wow. I wonder, what asset out there could really alleviate that pain point. I know. First and foremost, when we talk about how much Ethereum is using in gas prices and gas fees and just gas in general, like, it's absolutely crazy to me. Like, it's actually crazy to me how unscalable Ethereum actually is. And when we look out over here at HBAR, because we finally loaded up, we come over here and we just say, let's just type in Ethereum, right? And we're going to search Ethereum, and the reason why I bring this up is because, again, even going back to this, we could see a lot of these projects that, had to shut down due to Ethereum, and it's only temporary, by the way. Now, the reason for this is the fact that we do see a lot of assets moving from Ethereum over to HBAR. For example, when we come down here, we do see here why we doubled down on Hedera Hashgraph. Now, Proven DB pretty much said, hey, Ethereum is way, way, way too much in terms of overall transaction fees and so forth. We even do see here, until recently, our default blockchain has been Ethereum. Ethereum has tremendous mindshare, especially amongst leading-edge blockchain developers, and at least until recently was economical, at least in comparison to Bitcoin. However, we recently decided to switch our default anchor and protocol to Hedera. In this blog post, I want briefly to explain our decision-making process and share our experiences with Hedera Hashgraph. Now, I don't need to read into this too much, right? Because all we really need to know is a few things, and that is blockchain transactions. They basically want to offer customers blockchain proofs with 2 minutes latency. We need to be prepared to issue 720 proofs per day. Ethereum transaction fees were in the vicinity of about 20 cents per transaction. This was no big deal. However, over the past few months, we've seen Ethereum transaction fees spike up to $50 or more. Suddenly, we spend tens of thousands of dollars per day primarily to support free accounts. That is absolutely crazy. And when we look at this, yeah, the Internet of Money should not cost 5 cents per transaction. But what about $50 or more per transaction? That's where we do see the massive amount of transaction fees being brought in, and pretty much making these companies want to switch and pretty much shut down. I would just say here, to add insult to injury, confirmation times for Ethereum transactions were also increasing. So the latency was increasing significantly. They were getting slower, more expensive. Now again, they said, all right, well, let's just jump ship and go to Hedera Hashgraph. We had supported Hedera Hashgraph as a first-class anchoring mechanism for quite some time and using it as our preferred chain internally for over a year. Once we hit these Ethereum problems, the solution was obvious. We switched our default anchoring mechanism to Hedera Hashgraph and made Ethereum proofs optionally available for paid accounts only. And this is 100% the idea, right? We even see our Hedera consensus service transaction, given our larger message size, so they're larger ones, always cost us 10 cents regardless of the demand on the network and regardless of the relative price of the Hedera cryptocurrency HBAR. So this is a fixed price. That is why when we talk about HBAR pretty much killing Ethereum, this is exactly why. And I've said it multiple times. Now, I do want to talk to you guys about a few other things, right? HBAR solves a lot of issues, but no one wants to put in the time to look into their ecosystem. 100%. It's hard to understand for a lot of people. That's the problem with many top projects. The ecosystem is so advanced that not a lot of people want to take the time to research it. 100%. And I do think that when you actually look into things, it's fairly simple to understand. We also see over here. So hold on one second. We do see over here. We need a yearly HBAR International Celebration Day. What would that day be? Leave your comment below. August 24th. Today is August 24th. I wonder what's going to be happening today. But honestly, this is just the birthday of HBAR overall. So I think that, you know, it's cool to see overall that today basically we turn, I think it's 2 years, or no, 3 years. So it's actually been 3 years since our inception, but I have been thinking about this date for a little bit of time, and today is officially August 24th, and I do think that we are getting listed on LCX very soon here, but it's funny that this is now our basically celebration day, but it's also our birthday. But the funny thing about this is the fact that we've pretty much rose in price significantly last night leading up to this date. So I thought that was funny to include. But I do also want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. Shout out to Crypto Bull God. HBAR Matic on 5-day. Do not pay attention to the specific timing nor the specific price appreciation, but something similar to this is very possible. I know it does not seem that way right now, but let's see how this ages. And I've been comparing these two charts for a very long time. So this is HBAR versus Matic overall. And now look at this. What if we did do the same run as Matic to, you know, pretty much almost $2 exact from our current positioning basically, which would be absolutely crazy. Now this goes all the way back to an older price chart, because if we actually look here, in terms of the overall idea on where we do get in terms of HBAR, the price that we get to, I've been talking about the idea of, you know, $3 to $6 with highs above, you know, $10 for a very long time. And that's because the idea of the Matic push was only roughly about 100 days of consolidation. And I don't even think it was a pure 100 days of consolidation. Now, HBAR has been consolidating for 160 days. What do you think happens after we fully break out? I think it's only a matter of time before we hit this $3 plus zone. I think it's only a matter of time before our eyes are truly open to the idea and the true value behind HBAR. Now, I also want to talk to you guys about this, HBAR number 3 on Lunar Crush. We are growing. There's a lot of demand for us. I've actually seen more and more people buying HBAR on my Twitter feed, which is good to know. It means our name is actually getting out there. Now we also see here most crypto projects legitimately want to build something great, while others just want to leave you with a bag. It's up to you and not crypto Twitter to do the research. 100%. I've been talking about HBAR for a very long time. People keep bringing up ADA, this, that. A lot of these projects in the space aren't actually building anything. A lot of them don't even have live projects. HBAR is one of the few in the space that actually have live projects being built and that are already built in this space. That is why I bet on HBAR being a massive success, because they are already being utilized. We also see here, markets can turn quickly, quicker than you think. Remember the next time you think of capitulating when fear is maxed. Have a trading/investing plan based on historically proven indicators and data and stick to it. 100%. This is what I even said about, Bitcoin. For an example, Bitcoin always falls when HBAR pumps. So it was pretty easy to see that overall pattern play out until it doesn't play out. Now, the thing about HBAR is that I don't trade it. I HODL it. I do not sell it. I just continue to stack it whenever we get a drop. Markets do turn very quick. We could see a massive price influx on it very, very soon. And it will turn very quick. Now, I just want to say, there is a lot of things happening in the market. For an example, let's go over here to the Fear and Greed Index. I've said it multiple times that we are in a massive bull run, but that doesn't mean that pullbacks are not happening. For an example, this is very bullish. This is a very bullish Fear and Greed Index. But usually when this is very bullish, it is actually bearish in terms of a pullback happening in the market. For an example, we come over here to coin market cap, and let me actually get away from Alliance Block for a second. And we actually look at what's happening in the market. We're actually seeing that sell-off happen because a lot of people knew what happens, or I should say know what happens when we get to these massive green zones. And I've said this for a very long time. When we are in this massive green, it's not a bad idea to take a little bit of profit, because usually what ends up happening is we drop in terms of price, and we also drop in terms of fear and greed. But with that being said, I do think that HBAR is ranging for a massive breakout. I do think that's only a matter of time. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys don't want free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.